The under-13 boys, it's a mad dash. They are off and away. Let's see, this first turn caused a few problems in the under-13 girls race. A few went down, and it is purely just because it's so.
You were there, but miles away. Filling your glass while I'd watch and pray. You said it's fine, just a little escape. I learned too young what I couldn't reshape. You promised to change. I wanted to believe, but the truth was a wound. I couldn't leave, and it hurts more than I said. Watching you fade in the same old way. Yeah, it hurts more than I said. Love lost its light, it turned to gray. Yeah, it hurts. Ooh, it hurts. Ooh, it Home was a place I couldn't call mine. Just raised voices and borrowed time. The calm would shift, fall into fear, and I learned to hide instead of hear. You promised to change. I wanted to believe, but the truth was a wound. I couldn't leave, and it hurts more than I said. Watching you fade in the same old way. Yeah, it hurts more than I said. Love lost its light.
It's a mad dash. They are off and away. Let's see, this first turn caused a few problems in the under-13 girls race. A few went down, and it is purely just because it's so frantic, isn't it? We'll see a few of these early leaders. Will they stay there? Bit of Wolves and Bilston vest maybe. Wolverhampton and Bilston. Sebastian Palmer. He looked like he was first to that turn. And a few more of them. Well, the tape seems to have just come away there. Crowd just itching to get in front of these athletes.
Well done.
Well done, Sebby.
Well done, Teddy.
Well done, Shay. Well done, Shay.
So Palmer might have been first to the turn, but he has settled back in a little bit now. So we cast our eyes up as they hammer down. That back stretch was a little quieter, and they'll work their way towards that first climb. So expect to see a finishing time just under 10 minutes or so. And this is one of the problems. They have a nice wide straight where they really can sort of take their own line. They've got Plenty of room to move, negotiate, overtake, back off a little bit, but then they go into this turn, which is a bit of a bottleneck. It's what you'd expect really from a cross-country race, but it is a slight bottleneck into this first left-hand turn, and it is sharp. It goes up a steep hill, throws you back down the other side as well. And it looks like that's the Radley AC man, Sam Cousins. He looks to be leading, taking this race by the scruff of the neck. He's got a few lads on his shoulders. The Cardiff Vest in there as well. Is it Ben Boyce? Is it Bailey? So they are right on his shoulder, and you can see under 11s. Can be anything. Under 13, sorry, can be anything from 4 foot to 6 foot, can't they? This is where they have their growth spurt. Round about here. So 3 abreast as they approach the first hill. Just 1 lap for them, 1 medium lap. There's the rest of them. There's Palmer as well, Wolverhampton and Bilston. We'll just see him attack that hill. He had a great opening 100 meters or so. Nice to see him settle into the pack a little bit. So it's Cousins and the taller of the two. It looks like that is the Cardiff man, Jacob Moss, or potentially Zach Munn as he just takes a turn. You can see the difficulty they have. They really have to dig their spikes in. I'm sure many of them will have 12 mils in. They'll be looking at the course. No doubt a few of them would have packed both 12 mils, possibly even 15 mils for some of the ones later. You can see the line Palmer's taking. Wow. He's, and I think it's worth it. If you stay on your feet, it is worth it taking that line. You can take this next right-hand turn pretty tight. You're at the top of the hill. You're going a little bit slow. You're not moving as fast, but it's just the sheer momentum you have coming off that downhill. So it's head down, go to the arms. Oh, and I hope these 2 ladies walking the course know what's going on behind them. This could be a bit of carnage as these under 13s will mow them down if they don't get out of the way. So Cousins still leading, persistent, willing to just stay, keep his foot on the gas. Fine running as they sweep round. He's really asking the question, isn't he, of Zach Munn and the 2 Cardiff lads. They would have been over here, they would have been training on this course over the last few months, potentially even through the summer. This course has been mown all summer long. Even without the tape, you could pretty much guess where the course went. They've really looked after it. So Sam Cousins, the Englishman, against the 2 Welshmen on his shoulder. Rob Worrell out there of Liverpool Harriers, just starting to see him roll by. As once they take a left turn, to give you a bit of concept around this tree, they'll be heading right into that log jump, and that's where it will get really exciting. So yeah, Zach Munn now leads for the first time, just trying to identify the other Cardiff AC athlete. Jacob Moss, I believe. Sam Cousins, look at this acceleration into the log. Well, he would have practiced this. His coach might have identified it and said, this is where you can make your move, this is where you can get a jump on those around you. All 3 of them taking that log at the same time. So Munn, Moss and Cousins, they're your top 3. Completely different story to those under 13 girls previously. Kindler ran away with it, a big winning margin. And these 3 are together. They've got a few more turns before they can think about the finish. They're about halfway through, these under 13 boys. Cousins, the victor last year, a year young, which is truly, truly incredible. But at this age, people can come out of nowhere, people can improve incredible amounts in 1 month, let alone 12 months, and that is what Moss and Munn have done. They've come back and they want to defend their course against this young man. So Cousins now just starting to edge his way into the lead once again. Zach Munn on his shoulder. So they're heading away from the finish line now. And I tell you what, Moss is running a pretty nice race. He hasn't really featured. He hasn't been pushing too much. He's just been sitting in behind. And I think Cousins is just foot on the gas. He's trying to break these 2. He's really trying to give himself a bit of breathing room, isn't he? But I tell you what, Munn and Moss, they've got that confidence. They'll be training with each other. probably inseparable, and Munn now goes back into the lead as they take that left sweeping turn.
Go on, Teddy. Well done. Last K.
It's good signs for Cardiff in terms of the Gwent League team title over the course of the next few fixtures, because two of them will go 1-2 Gwent League. Of course, Cousins from Radley, based in Oxfordshire, he won't be a part of the Gwent League. His league will be the Chiltern League. He'll probably be racing next week as well, so he will not let up. This is back and forth, 1 minute Munn, next Cousins. I tell you, who hasn't really featured but has always been there is Jacob Moss, flowing beautifully in third place. Is he a dark horse as they approach the final 500-600 meters? Over the second log jump then, back towards home. Munn now leads. Who's going to have the sprint finish amongst these men? They'll hit that tree line, and then we're going to see things start to break up. Cousins, surprisingly the victor last year. What a huge title that was for him. And wants to be, they're all going to be on that podium, but he's going to want to be on top, defending it. So it's a good old duel. England versus Wales. And Zach Munn, Jacob Moss, and Cousins just looking for a little bit of breathing.
It's down to slow. Well done. That's all right. Well done. See at the finish.
He's going to go wide. He's looking to just go round Moss again into the turn, and you've got to give it to these guys. This is very, very inspiring. Constantly just moving, aren't they? Constantly on the attack. There's been no defence. And Moss, perhaps the one who was just most patient early on, might just have a little more on these two. There's been a lot of surging, and they've coped with it. They all have. But now Zach Munn and Jacob Moss, are they gonna move away from Sam Cousins, who did the hard yards early? And whatever happens from this, all three of them are going to walk away having won fantastic battle, and probably will look forward to the next battle they get to have over the cross country. So difficult to tell who leads now. You're looking at body language at this stage. Zach Munn, Sam Cousins, Jacob Moss on the far right of picture. They're on their shoulder. Moss is going to go into the lead on this final right-hand turn. What's he got? A yard to Cousins, who will not go away. You've got to give him that determination and grit. It's phenomenal from him, Sam Cousins. He won last year, but he's had a much, much tougher test this year as well. Zach Munn is starting to fade. There's a long downhill, I say a long downhill, 100 metres out. There's a downhill into the finish. And things can really change up there. If you can get your legs turning over, throw yourself down it, you can pull away from those around you. And Cousins is doing just that. Sam Cousins of Radley AC is going to be the two-time Cardiff Cross champion for the under-13s. Moss is done. He's going to have to hold off his training partner and teammate, Zach Munn. Cousins wins. Moss in second. And Zach Munn in third. Well, they gave it a good go, didn't they? The two Cardiff AC men. But they couldn't quite break Sam Cousins. Something tells me they'll be back to try again. We look forward to that.
Go on, Teddy, get them positions. Last sprint, you know you can do it. Go for it, get them all.
Head to head. There's another Cardiff AC athlete coming across. Fine running from then. Bridgend AC, Rowan Carson in the yellow. It's a Stroud vest potentially. Guildford Economy. Tom Living, that was. And the rest of them all fired across. And complete what is a very, very fast. Here comes Palmer as well. Wolverhampton and Bilston. What is a very, very fast course out there. And boy, oh boy, did they prove it. I think those boys had delivered the seniors for a lap, the way they attacked that 3K lap. Cousins, Moss and Munn. Keep an eye on them through the rest of the year. Of course, they'll look ahead to potentially Liverpool, but those UK inter-counties in Nottingham in March. It's a long way from now.
Fill in your glass while I'd watch and pray.
Many, many races.
You said it's fine.